On North Korea, so far at least, you've been giving President Trump reasonably high marks. Tell me why we should be optimistic here.
You know, I think President Trump's different than almost any president we've ever had. I think I'm safe in saying that.
That's a fair point.
I think a lot of other presidents in the past have maybe over-litigated things. That, you know, if you want to get to a conclusion, denuclearization, they're like, oh, we're only going to start the negotiation with the conclusion. And same way with Iran. You know, you can't have an agreement until we start with a conclusion. I think it's unrealistic to start with a conclusion, although they are, in this sense, maybe starting with a conclusion. Kim did agree to denuclearization. I think the
in
proof—
principle, yeah.
Right, the proof's sort of in the pudding. I mean, you have to see it actually happening. But I think Trump was bold in taking the meeting. He's being criticized by some on the right and the left for saying, oh, you're legitimizing someone with a terrible human rights record. And yet, we don't really worry so much about trying to have treaties with, you know, England or people that have great human rights records. It's easy. But we really don't have so much dispute with England. We have dispute with countries that often don't have good human rights records. So, and there has to be a beginning. And I think there might have been a time when I was younger, I would say, oh, no, we shouldn't negotiate with the Chinese or something because of their human rights record. And yet I think overall it's been a great advance for us to have had better relations, you know, since the 70s, since Nixon and Kissinger went there.
So you're mellowing a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so, maybe so. And, you know, and I think there still can be subtly over time the hope that things do get better. I think when you have more trade, when you have more freedom of commerce, I think inevitably that political rights and human rights do improve.